right, man, let's talk about the fantasy plays for the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Hit the link tree. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor. Don't forget the fastest way to reach me is X. If you need a DM, question, whatever. So, got a high-scoring game here. I don't even need to look up the money line. I'll do a bet video, but it's going to be high-scoring. It's probably plus 50. And that means points combined. So, really, for the most part, sit the defenses on this one. Especially specifically daily fantasy. I mean, you got every game, you know, depending on what slate you playing. 1 p.m. I play pretty much most 1 p.m. and the main. That's the ones I play. If I got some extra money left over, or I pro up, or I feel like I'm about to pro up, I got some extra money in my account, I play the 4 o'clock games. But just in general fantasy football, I mean, you know, I'm more of a daily fantasy guy. But, you know, I mean, everybody greenlit on this one. I would say probably, if you want to start with value play, Jamison Williams is a great value play for the Detroit Lions. It's probably the best value you're going to get. Not sure what his price is on FanDuel or DraftKings, but it's probably around $6,000 maybe. So that's a really good play. We don't know what his ceiling going to be or his floor going to be. His ceiling is unlimited. With that type of explosion and that type of athleticism, obviously, you know, 1 or 2 plays, he can go from 0 to 1 points to 20, 30 points. So his explosion is what can shift the whole slate. And in regular fantasy, yeah, I mean, you know, he probably was drafted just based on the hype and the potential offseason. So I think that's my value play for the Lions. And for the Rams, DeMarcus Robinson is my value play. Explosive guy going against a newly formed Lions secondary. Everybody is new at their position. That starting, not named Kirby Joseph. Branch moved from nickel to safety. Kirby is the only mainstay. You got a new nickel in Amick Robertson, 2 new outside corners in Terrion and Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis known to get beat deep. So my value play is DeMarcus Robinson, I think his name is. Him and Stafford made Sweet Chin music last week. I mean, some of the obvious plays. Cooper Kupp, they say healthy. Puka Nacua, they say healthy. They say the Rams got a new young receiver as well too. He may be a value pick. I don't know much about him. You know, Kyron Williams. A lot of people are scared of him because he also can return punts. So obviously he can get injured more. So a lot of people saying fire up Blake Corum in that situation. So their whole offense is greenlit. Is it some point where Matthew Stafford obviously? Is it some point of concern? Yes, they missing some offensive linemen. Jonah Jackson going to be kicking the center for this the game, former Lions. Right tackle out, suspension. Left tackle out, injury, or the other way around. So they may have some offensive line issues. So that may make you more prone to add the Rams running game in there. Corum, Kyron Williams. They may look to run the ball and do short passes to those guys a little bit more. And if it's more of the passing, Kyron Williams is probably the guy you're going to want to go with. But if you looking for a running back for whatever reason, or you're looking for a cheap running back that might get them goal line touches, or that might, you know, mix it up, or might get some play if they lean on the run game, Blake Corum is the guy you're leaning on. So Matthew Stafford is another tremendous play. Definitely newly constructed Lions secondary. He threw a block party on the old one, which, you know, talent-wise is nowhere near the new one. But at the end of the day, the new one is still trying to gel together. So Stafford is you know, a play. But if I had to say my lock of the night for the Rams, one guy that I will start in the majority or in the slates where I definitely would have to start. I would probably go with Matthew Stafford. Either Staff. I would probably. It's tough to be honest. If I had to lock one guy in, I'm gonna probably go with Stafford. But I really want to go with Puka Nacua or Kupp. But I'm gonna just say Stafford. As far as the Lions, the value play obviously I said was Jamison Williams. Some of the mainstay plays you go with, obviously St. Brown, Sam Laporta, they both going to be priced pretty high on daily fantasy. Who would I stay away from for the Rams? Who would I shy away from? I probably would shy away from the tight end, Higsby. He could have a big game, but I would probably say I'll stay away from Higsby, just for the sake. But for the Lions, the mainstays that I'm playing is obviously St. Brown, Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery. So I'm playing those guys definitely. I'm definitely riding with those guys. My lock with the Lions. This should be interesting. No Aaron Donald down there. The guy that I feel very, very confident with. I'm going to go with St. Brown. Know what he going to do. Busted Rams secondary. St. Brown is the guy that I'm locking in. Probably who I'm fading. I love golfing this one too, both quarterbacks. Who I fade for the Lions, I probably fade Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, I probably fade Jahmyr Gibbs. I like Gibbs, but fade. Because I want to say, oh, you fade Khalif Raymond. Obviously, do what you do. Obviously, we fading defenses, so that's status quo right there. But I'm probably say I'm going to fade Jahmyr Gibbs in this one. Not sure about the injury, not sure about the health. I just got to give you somebody to fade. I love all the plays. Even when I said fade Higsby, I can see Higsby having a solid game. I love all the plays, to be honest. But I give you somebody to fade Jahmyr Gibbs. Don't even know if he's 100% healthy. So they just kind of seem fade. And then kind of going back and forth with the running backs. You don't know who's going to get the touchdowns. Gibbs can break off an 80-yarder. And then, David Montgomery top it off, Diddy, with a touchdown. So, yeah. But those I like everybody in this game, quite frankly. I like everybody. The rookie to receiver for the Rams, it's a good value pick. And for, as well. So I like everybody in this game. This is one of them games that, high scoring games. Probably one of the highest scoring games this year. But I like everybody in this game. Kickers, everything. Kickers gonna get all the points. So the only thing I really would say that you probably fade is the defenses. Let's just say that fade the defenses. So, but could be wrong there. But I love everybody in this game. So it's a lot of value in this game. There's a lot of high ceiling, low floor guys in this game. So we'll see what happens. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications to go live and drop video. Hit the link tree, find me on social media. Peace.